From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
On red. Darn, they said hot. 11. Lead.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tinton. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Rip, 23.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Inside the 35. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, attack. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Red on red. Soka, hot. Motion.
They'll stay on the ground. There he goes again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Hey, easy, route.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Escaping. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Now Lawrence, left side, caught by Hunter. And he will score! Travis Hunter, touchdown Jaguars. That is first touchdown of the new year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. He'll push forward for about a yard. Devin Lloyd from linebacker. There to stop.
Ready, set.
So, from 37, here's second and 8. Once again, it's Chubb. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Come on.
That's Pierce in motion.
60 Maverick. Let's go.
Here's a design run. He's going to have a Colts first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on third and inches.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
go. Set. Ready.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Gidden.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Go.
In motion is Warren. Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
Now it's Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abonaconda. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Abonaconda. And he'll get into the end zone. Israel Abonaconda. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashir Tootin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Jacksonville.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Colts 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Pass to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Silver.
That is caught wide on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And this will pay off. It is caught. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Let's go now. Nike 18.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Foye Olufin with the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Cougar 19.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short game, but instead he's physical, he's fast, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Rip, 23. Focus, hot. Silver.
Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Hey, run.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on.
Downs goes in motion.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On second down, Richardson. He's going to look for the home run ball. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 31 yards.
Back all 80. Let's go.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Here we go. Here we go.
Downs goes in motion.
Ready.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Ready.
Throwing on second down. Richardson. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man who's looking for there. And it'll be third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And Mitchell, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Colts going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
On first and 10, Lawrence. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here, second and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Got a man. It's Thomas. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Hey, Sokos. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the Colts will have great field position right around midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Ready. Ready. Hot 70. Hot. Ready. Go.
Here's Richardson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Huh. Let's go.
Now Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion is Warren. On play action, Richardson exiting the pocket right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Okay, break.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Throwing is Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. Downs goes in motion.
Go street. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Indy. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 45 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal.
Now this looks like a design run. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, check that. Check. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go. Let's go.
Travel start on the ground.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come on, set! Straight! Ready!
Now Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
17-yard line.
Middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. It brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this just shows how special he can be.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And the Jaguars are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Hey, Lion!
Tootin. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Great job! Hey, son!
To throw is Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, some extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal situation as we are now through the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Same break. Hey, Soko, behind. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Fred on red. Run, that's hot. It's hot.
Back to the ground after the penalty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up. And
under pressure, now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second down throw for Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain there of 27 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion is Warren.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. To throw, it's Richardson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger.
On first down, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Hey, Rob Silver.
Now Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Open man is down. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rough right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up.
And And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, go, go!
Now here's Lawrence. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's second down.
On the ready! Hey, Lodge!
To throw is Lawrence. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens. But at some point, you got to make a correction. And until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Down run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll stick with him again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's out of bounds. Down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Here's a designed run. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
First and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 8. Ready.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, run! Hey, Ginger, time! Here we go.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
And the Jaguars, 1st down.
Okay, break!
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On red. Soga, hot! Silver!
In the pistol. Here's and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ready!
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
The 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Check out!
Now a handoff, running right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st down, Indianapolis.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch your L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.